Welcome to the party review. Hi, I'm Mr. Mike, and welcome. We are going to be reacting to Lil Nas X first debut, well, only debut album, which is called Montero, which is his first name. I have only heard, I think, 2 of the songs on the radio. 2, and there's 15 songs here. I am obviously, from my previous videos, you know this, the king of rap. So I'm really good at that. Might be interesting how pop this album is and how rap this album is, because if it's really rap driven, I'm probably just going to be sitting here being like, oh, don't know what I'm doing. It's because, you know, look at me. I'm not like most rap person in the world, although I was born and raised in between Detroit and Toronto. So I have influences. You have, you know, Drake and Eminem have just like seeped into who I am as a human being. And watch I go like quote Celine Dion now. Whatever. First of all, my drink for the day. I have a whole array of stuff here today. Montero, it's a big shot glass. Now I actually found this little guy. It's a Lil X. Get it? Yeah? Okay, so I'm thinking maybe if I really love the song, then the big one, shot glass. If I like it, I'll do a small shot glass. I'm not really sure what this guy's for. That's just for like washing it down after. I'm in a mood tonight, so, you know, I can do with 3 different choices. Let's have some fun. 1. This is a big shot glass. Oh, just spilled it all over the place. It was interesting. I actually found myself singing the song Call Me When You Want, Call Me When You Need, when I was like pouring the drink for my, I think, Harry Styles review. So obviously I know that song. It's the first one up here. I sing along in the car, but I've actually never listened to the words. So I'm interested in kind of like listening to the words now and actually knowing what he's saying.
I caught it bad just today. Looking at the table, all I see is reading why. Baby, you live in the life, and nigga, you ain't living right. Ooh. Cocaine, know that you can.
Call me when you want, call me when you need. Call me in the morning, I'll be up for work. You know, I just realized what I was doing. I kind of realized I was doing this, which is kind of like the white girl dance. I'm like doing my version of the white girl dance. I can never do this without thinking I'm doing the white girl dance. Dang it! Speaking of white, he mentions quite a bit about the white on the table. So they're going to be getting together and doing some, they're going to be running lines, as actors call it. Running lines. I've never actually heard that saying before, running lines, but I think it should be something for actors. All right, I got to stop. Continue. Oh! Shoot a child in your mouth while I'm flying? That is kind of epic. I'm going to put an adult advisory on this one, so we're going to have a lot of talk maybe about relations. But, yeah, okay. I think I need to take a shot right now. Oh my gosh, someone just messaged me.
I wanna fuck the ones I envy.
Oh, that's good. Okay, I'm not acting hella elite. I don't want the guys who are in my league. I want the guys that I envy. I get really, really scared when I'm around anybody who I think is half decently good looking, and I freeze up. That being said, I've been very fortunate. I've dated people who are, in my opinion, very beautiful, but I lucked out somehow because I will talk and talk and talk, but the moment that someone good looking comes around, I freeze. So that to me, like if you can do that, good for you. Good for you.
Call me in the morning, I'll be on the way.
Call me by your name.
Tell me you love me.
I'm a big fan of that song. I love it. Listening more closely to it, it's maybe just as sexualized as I thought it was going to be. I am a supporter of this guy. You know, he comes out with like the biggest record of the year with Old Town Road. Doesn't have a reputation. He's just like in his basement making this beat and just like boosts to #1 on the Billboard. And then while it's #1, you come out of the closet. He's owning it and embracing it, and especially in the world of music industry in general, but especially rap. Man, that must be tough. And so I am fully supportive of this guy. I hope his album is great because I want him to succeed. Is that all I have to say about that one? I took my shot. Woo! Yes, love that song. So the next one, Dead Right Now. Boom! Already, I love how different it is. Like it's a whole different vibe right off the top from the last song. You know, it's like this moody feeling all of a sudden.
We can live with 5 little nigga on the side, little nigga, couple thousand, need to fix my whip. Even though I'm right here by the phone, dog, you know you never used to call. 2018, I was in my sister's house the whole summer. Left school, then my dad and I had a face in Atlanta. He said, "This 1 million mean chance," and I told him, "Daddy, I ain't never wanna." Body come up to you singing hallelujah. How'd you do it? You been on my mind, you been running through. I treat you like you're dead right now. I'm on your head right now. Told me she be clean, but I'm knowing that I have to deceive her. My mama told me that she love me, don't believe her. You know I never did you wrong.
Okay, wow. That brought it real, like, to home real quick, didn't it? At first I didn't know who he was talking about. Maybe it was several different people through the entire song, but it seems like it was mostly about his father. I don't think his dad and him get along that well, and it seems like, you know, he wasn't really a believer in him and wasn't really supportive. Then, of course, you know, when you get famous, look who shows up, you know, giving a call and saying, hey, and you're like, you know what, you're dead to me. You didn't call before, don't call me now. And then about his mom, I think he was saying how, you know, she maybe's gone back to his dad, and she said she never would. So he kind of taking that personally. I enjoyed it. I'm going to, you know what I've decided to do? I have decided, keep that for when it's, you know, I love the song. And then this is for when I like the song, but I give it a little bit of a top up. It's like, doom. Yeah? I just never tried that. I'm going to spill this every time. Didn't spill it. You didn't call me before I was famous. Don't call me now. Seriously. Cheers. All right, next song is called Industry Baby. Industry Baby, I have heard this song. Again, I haven't really listened to the lyrics too much, just I've been hearing it on the radio and stuff like that. And yeah, so I've heard it. Let's go. Boom. Bum, 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 bum.
Baby bet, hey, couple racks, hey, couple Grammys on you, couple plaques, hey, and this one is for the champion. Ain't lost since I been getting.
Okay, point on that. Whenever you come up with one huge hit, like Old Town Road was the song of the year. Played, overplayed, whatever you want to say, it was the song. And everyone's going to be like, okay, that was his one hit wonder. He can't do it again. And to be able to come back and have several hits after that and like be number one again and again, that's like a badge of honor. And I'm like, good for you, man. Good for you. Haters! Haters!
Nothing, dog. Get your soul. Just tell him ain't laying low. I blew up me, everybody trying to sue me. You call me Nas, but the hood call.
People suing him? I'm gonna look up real quick who's suing him. Okay, so Nike's suing him. Well, suing his other brand, and he just is like a salesman for it. So I'm not really sure if they're suing him personally. But I don't know. Okay, besides like what the song's about and all that stuff, I really love the melody of it. I love that. It's so catchy. All right.
I told you long ago on the road, I got what they looking for. My track record so clean, they couldn't wait to just bash me. I sent her back to her boyfriend with my handprint on her ass cheek.
Oh, oh boy. Woo! Slap. Oh, okay. Has that ever happened to you though? Have you ever had a mark on a part of your body? I remember there's one time like, oh, I shouldn't really say this. No, whatever, who cares? It was like a week or so after getting out of the shower. I'm like, I check I see my butt. I'm like, oh, and they were literal teeth marks. Still on my butt. Teeth marks. Yeah, that one hurt. I didn't like that one. You know what? Screw it. I love this song. I'm not done the song yet, but Industry Baby, teeth marks on a butt, sending him back to the boyfriend. Cheers. Woo!
I didn't peak in high school, I'm still out here getting cuter.
Yes, I didn't peak in high school. I'm still out here getting cuter. I did not peak in high school. I have peaked though, but I'm not peak in high school. I was kind of awkward looking in high school, I think. I've been awkward looking my entire life, to be honest with you. I don't care.
Just walking around like damn losers. I told you long ago on the road, I got what it
Ho! 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 Oh man, that's a great song. I love the whole like after like one hit wonder, you don't think you're gonna do anything. The industry's not like helping you out and stuff, and it's like, No. I didn't fall off, guys. I just haven't released my new shit yet. And don't you worry, when I release my new shit, it's going to number one. It totally has gone number one. It's like the break is over. I love that song. I love like the drive, like doom doom, like it's like a chant, but also very military, like driving. So now it's all new songs for me, and I really hope that they're good. Oh, mother pro. Okay, next song is called "That's What I Want." Oh, no. I apologize. It's called ... That's What I Want.
1, 2, 3, 4. Need a boy you can cuddle with me all night. And afro black boy with the gold teeth. The dark skin looking at me like you know me.
Gold teeth. Let's be real. The grill. I don't understand the grill. I don't get the gold teeth or the silver teeth. You can leave that one out for me. Just have your regular teeth. Please. That's good enough.
These days are way too lonely. I'm missing out, I know. Someone to love me. I need.
What?
Needs me.
What?
Cause it don't feel right when it's late at night and it's just me and my dreams. So, someone to love. That's what I fucking want.
I was not expecting him to like full out pop melody and a chorus singing full on. That was surprising. That was awesome. I am so happy right now. Okay, I need to talk about like this melody, this popness of this. He sounds great. And the sincerity of the song too. There's such a sweetness to it. You know, you don't really think, when you rappers and stuff, you don't really go into this whole like, you want someone to cuddle and you just want someone to love, you're missing out on love. And damn, boy, you're surprising me. You're surprising me.
Look, it's hard to define in these times, but I got nothing but love on my mind. Like, tell me that's life when I'm stressing at night. Be like, you'll be okay and everything's alright. These days are way too lonely. I'm missing out, I know. But someone to love me.
Woo!
Is all I want.
Someone to love me.
That's what I fucking want.
Woo! I also love how like sweet it is. Someone to love me. And then, that's what I fucking want. I just cracked my voice. It's just comes out of nowhere and it's so funny.
My dreams, all I want.
Someone to love me.
That's what I fucking want.
That's how it's done. Just my last album review. I was really, really hard on the One Direction boys on their second album. Now, it's not their actual fault. It's their producer's fault. It's Simon Cowell's fault. That every song was exactly the same. Now, this song had the same format, poppy, chorus, I want someone to love me, as every other one of the songs in that One Direction one. But because this was put in an album that was surrounded by other songs with meanings and different productions and variety of ideas, it worked beautifully. And it was a great song. But if it's always that song over and over and over again, you become numb to it and you're like, okay, I can't hear this anymore. That's the last time I talk about that album. Until I do the third album, then I'll probably talk about it again. But anyway, love it. You know what? I was not expecting this. That's what I... Delicious. Okay, next song is called The Art of Realization.
I've been driving a lot. Just driving in life with no actual direction.
Sure. I've been working.
Oh! I didn't realize it was so short. Oh, that was like an interlude. Okay, cool. Okay, so he's driving, doesn't know where he's going though, no direction, he's lost. Okay, so it's like going through life, doesn't know what he wants. If he's happy, he's not sure. And at the last, oh yeah, he's like, okay, sure. Like he's almost just giving, like, I don't know, we'll just keep driving. Very interesting. You know what? I like that a lot. I'm not gonna take a shot. There's little ones I don't take shots for. I wonder why I put that there. That was very, very early on in the what's it called, track list. That like 5th to 15. That's very early, so it's like a transition. Well, the song before was about love. All right, this song is called Scoop. Oh, it's featuring Doja Cat. Doja Kitty Cat. Doja Kitty Cat.
I've been working on my body.
Ooh.
You ever seen a nigga hit Pilates? No,
I did a lot of Pilates in my early 20s. And I tell ya, Pilates is where it's at. You can yoga and all that stuff. It's great, whatever. breathe, whatever you need to do. But Pilates, that core strength, it's strengthening all those muscles, the stabilizing muscles around the larger muscles that you work out anyway. Pilates is so important. If I could take one class, it'd be Pilates. Why am I giving up Pilates like stock right now?
Understand, I'm just trying to be the daily. Scoop, scoop, scoop.
I don't know what scoop means. I just think like ice cream scoop. When you hear scoop, 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 it's scoop. I know it's scoop, but that's what I'm thinking. I'm looking up what scoop means. Okay, scoop means like to pick up. I am so old. Scoop-a-doop, scoop-a-doop.
Blue stones at the kickback. They look, baby, ain't trying to be a baby. Understand, I'm just trying to be the daily.
Okay, I can see now the transition, why he put that there, because he was talking about wanting like love before, and now he's just like, I don't want love, and I just want one night, scoops to pick up, because I'm like busy working. I think that's why I put the transition there, because it wouldn't make no sense. Oh, does he want work or does he want love? Or does he, I don't know.
All them rehearsals got me tight, look at the payoff. And now my body look like something you did take off.
Oh, yes. Okay, sorry. I had a job for years that, like, I would be working out at work for hours, for like 12 hours, just nonstop cardio. It was amazing. Doja Kitty Cat, you working hard at rehearsal. Ooh.
Scoop, 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 scoop.
Hey. You know what that reminded me of? 1989, Taylor Swift. She had a lot of, hey, oh, hey, ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba, hey. I could skip that one. I mean, I love Doja. I love my Doja Cat, but that really didn't do too much for me. I like that back. Boom, 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 boom. I like that. But, okay, the next song is called One of Me, and this says it's featuring Sir Elton John. I have a lot of Elton John now on my channel. I have another Elton John and Dua Lipa. Check out my video. I love that song a lot more now than I did actually when I listened to it, reacted to it initially. It's really grown on me. One of Me. Here we go.
Say you wanted me, say you wanted me. I like this, I don't like that. Do this here, don't you do that. Word on the block is you fell off, and I'm just saying, if it ain't no town road, Lil Nas X, you ain't playing, nigga. Say you wanted me, say you wanted me.
What? Fully expecting an Elton John part of that song, and then when I was like, oh, that's Elton John, I can hear him on the piano. That must have been the Elton John, just on the piano there. Which I kind of is a little bit false promises, because I was kind of hoping for something, but that's okay. You know, I don't care. Another song about people didn't believe in him after, you know, Old Town Road, just saying we want that, nothing else. We don't want your new stuff. We want this, we like that. We don't like this, we don't like that. It was kind of him speaking, using their words. Yeah, it wasn't like anything special, the song, but I really liked the message, so I'm taking a sip. Delicious. Okay, Lost in the Citadel.
Tell me, are you feeling down?
Guys. I'm gonna go back to the beginning of the song, but I'm just saying. There've been so many different like beginnings and so many influences musically to this album already. At the beginning, you have like a guitar. I was thinking, oh wow, he's really keeping with his country roots. And then he has that pop, and then he has like more the hard beat drum of a rap beat, and then this is like electronic. It's so cool. He has so many influences, and I'm absolutely loving the variety on this album. It's so refreshing.
Are you happy? Do your dreams still seem inbound? And need time to get up and get off the floor. I love it how you know it only come right back for more. My God, you're an angel. I remember when I met you. Thought the universe sent you. Thought you were someone I could fit to. And need time to realize that I can't be yours. Tell me, are we finished now?
Oh, calm down. Guys, that was right there. That's a favorite. Holy mother. Wow. Cheers. Oh, a couple things. The variety is just beautiful. Flat on pop song about love, about being broken up with, about seeing this person that you you idolize, you just love, you see them in this heavenly light. You only see them in a halo, he says. They're leaving you, but they also know that you're going to come back to them. You're like, I need time to get back up off the floor. Like I'm devastated. I need time to recoup and regroup. And are our dreams the same? Are they still similar? Are we still thinking the same? It's just was beautifully written. And I want to say beautifully sung. I have noticed already, sometimes he comes in and he's rapping and he has this lower register. And I'm thinking, is this him? Or is this somebody else? Because I'm so used to that more upper register forward sound. You hear that, and then he comes in this it's a much more full very different sound. They're beautiful. Both of them are so strong. And then he threw in some falsetto there out of the blue. He's hitting the falsetto, and it's not like he's trying to hit the falsetto. It just comes so naturally in the song. That showed me so much about this guy. I am in love with that song. I can't wait to hear it again. All right. The next song is called $sign Slime. Slime. And it's featuring Megan Thee Stallion.
Y'all take a room and y'all gon' wear it out. Walking the bank and say, fuck it, let's clear it out.
I can imagine walking into a bank and be like, clear it out. I'll take everything. Let me just picture that for 1 second. It would all be on your card anyway. It's not like in the olden days you were coming out with like bags of gold. And you're like, click, click. Okay, I have it. Bye.
Bitch, it'll not do labor. You don't got too much. I'm the same dollar sign slime, they gon' hit me. I'm the same dollar sign slime, they gon' feel me.
Watching me, gotta turn you on. I should have my own category in porn. Ooh, I'm just no ad on prosthetics. Everything about me came from genetics. All these hoes imitate me. You gon' fuck a stand or the real Slim Shady. Like so locked in the Sunday tapping.
Same dollar sign slime. Ho. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, it's done. I'm never really a huge fan of the whole rappers who just talk about their wealth and just like, oh, look at me, motherfucker. I got more money than you do. But you gotta have at least one song on your album, if you're a rap album, that is about how much money you have and everyone else doesn't have anything. So I get that. So I appreciate that. So I like the trumpet in the background the entire time. I mean, it's not an actual trumpet, but trumpet synthesizer. It was like announcing, here comes the queen, announcing we're here, we're royalty. And Megan Thee Stallion had some good lines. There's no prosthetics, everything she has genetic. Everyone's imitating me. Do you want to screw a Stan or the real Slim Shady? Watching me turns you on. I should have my own category in porn. You wouldn't think that they would have these good lines anymore, like they've exhausted all of them, but there's some good lines. Cheers to that. I am a celebratory of that. I'm thirsty. Okay, next song is called Tales of Dominica. And again, like totally different production. Like it's like they're doing a 180 after every single song. They don't feel out of place. They all feel relative and part of this album. So well done.
Woke up on the floor, bed don't blow up no more. Sometimes you're angry, sometimes you're hurting, sometimes you're all alone. Hold my little bit of hope, don't fade away. I've been living on the line, can't go running back to home, I can't face her face. Oh, it's safe to say, hold my little bit of hope, don't fade away.
What are you doing, man? What are you doing? I'm going to tell you what you're doing. You are taking songs that are industry singles and expected songs from a debut rap artist, and you're placing them. And in between, you're throwing these personal diary sessions that are just so touching and so effective in between, that just grounds your album and makes it poignant and makes it real and makes it relatable. Another look at him at his lowest and him, doubting himself and feeling worthless. And And then, another line about where he would go home, but he can't face her face, meaning probably his mother. I'm totally taking a shot to that. There's one thing I would maybe have wanted. I don't know if I'd have to hear it first to know if I'd want that. But he has the first verse and then he does the chorus and he goes up to his upper register in the chorus. And the first time I'd almost want him just to stay down because it was so personal and such like a diary, a reading, that when he flipped up, it turned into then like a production. Because when he went back down to that lower register and just was like talking to us, talking to us, it was so real. And I would like to have held on to that just a little bit longer. Cheers, man. Cheers. Done. All right, next song is called Sun Goes Down, which reminds me of Elton John again. Don't let the sun go down on me, yeah. Although I search myself, there's always someone else I see. I'm just a fragment of your life to wander free, oh yeah. I'm gonna cut that all out probably. I wanna run away, then we go, and I'll see the sun.
You, but it's much more to life than dying over your past mistakes and people who do dirt on your name.
Okay, that says okay. Shit. Wow. That says a lot. Like you want to die because of your past mistakes. It says so much. It's like, yeah, you don't want your life anymore, but everything that you're upset about is from your past. It's over. It's done. Everything from this point on, can change. That says so much.
Have friends, but they was picking on me. I was thinking when my lips so big, was I too dark and it's since my face gay? Thoughts would always on me. I pray God would take it from me, and nobody knows it when you're silent. Standing Nicky morning into dawn, only place I feel like I belong.
These kids that are feeling so much pressure in their life for whatever reason. And Lil Nas's, he felt physically ugly in his community. He felt that God hated him because he was gay. All of these things, he was being bullied by his friends and by everybody else. And they are so attacked, this online presence right now, that you can't escape. But then at the same time, he's saying that he was standing Nicki, so I'm assuming Nicki Minaj, and that was where he felt safe. So he found a refuge online to be himself by not being himself. So he was probably standing her anonymously, and that way he could be himself by not being himself, because he couldn't be himself by being himself in real life. I don't envy the kids these days with the internet. I really don't. Like, I had it hard enough when I was growing up. I mean, we had I'm not that old. We had the internet when I was growing up. Not that being old is a problem. I love old people. Michael, I'm just saying. Shut up, Michael.
That leap of faith, I'm happy that it all worked out for me. I'ma make my fans so proud of me. I'd rather run away, don't wanna lie, I don't wanna lie. I know that you want to cry.
Dang, boy. Cheers to Sun Goes Down. Oh, it's always so hard hearing about these artists who just had such a hard time, and you think about ending it. And he said he was very lucky that he came through, and he's on a good side now. But you can just imagine so many kids don't come out on the good side. All right, next song is called Void. It seems to me like it could be another sad song.
I wanted to write a note to let you know that all in all, it ain't all what it seems.
I'm loving his lower register. I was not expecting so much of his lower register, and it's not only refreshing, he's just a great full sound down there. You hear sometimes lower register in country. Country has either like high tenors or lower register kind of guys. But pop music, you rarely ever hear lower register, baritones or basses. And this guy's a baritone. and he's using his lower register, and it sounds gorgeous. And it's whenever he uses it, it hits you right in the feels. It's very personal.
Lately I've been feeling small as the salt in the sea. I feel like I fell a little behind. Hold up.
So, I happen to know what Hodo means. Somebody who is very insecure, but has no reason to believe that, is beautiful in every single way.
Way too hard to let. Oh, blue. I wrote for you to say I'm gonna run away from home. I love you too. Damn. Oh, I reach up my hand, hoping that they'll see I'm more than one. And tired of the way I've been living. I'd rather die than live with these feelings from the night. Find it hard to get before I go. I wrote for you. Today I'm gonna run away from home.
Oh, don't end, don't end. I did not want that to end. Wow. That was a song that was so focused and then went to a place that just built and just became this feeling. And then it came right back to being so focused again. It was beautifully produced. It wasn't too big. It wasn't too small. It was perfectly paced. Again, another insightful, lyrical message. And hello, he started off with this really beautiful full bass, went up, and then sounded great in his falsetto. This album is so unexpected. I'm gonna thank this person right here. This person recommended this album to me in the comments. I forget which comment it was, but I have not been reading my comments lately. I was away from this channel for a while. But I'm back and I started reading this channel and I saw this comment. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to do this album. Oh, we'll do this album tonight. Thank you so much. Really great. I mean, we still have 3 more songs, so maybe it just goes down the shithole, but I doubt it. Cheers. Okay, next song is called I Don't Want It. All right, hitting back hard again.
If I pop up, I'ma want it, but I get by. Tell the devil I can have a miss.
We're back into the more harder rap kind of drop beat. The topic seems to be the same. He's like, tell the Reaper he don't want it. I'm talking about the Grim Reaper. Death. He doesn't want me. He doesn't get him outside of me. He doesn't want me. So maybe it's the same theme but different production. And I kind of love how they took he took a reprieve of about 3 or 4 songs that wasn't super heavy. It really got personal. And now closing it out being more of that bigger sound. It's a really smart album.
I smoke myself to sleep. Bum said I think I'm feeling lonely.
Love it.
You can have anything right before your eyes. Wanted fame and I wanted riches. Wanted happiness, wanted forgiveness. Started focusing on all these wishes. I've done things in my past I'm sorry for, so please don't hold me. That I am not the only.
I like that. Old people in my life shouldn't know that I am not my old me. That was a really bad way of doing it, but whatever. Boom. Another line I liked him saying, he was like, the fame and the wealth or whatever I asked for, but he also said, I asked for forgiveness, I asked for happiness. And he said, once I started to focus on these riches, then that's what came to fruition. And he said those riches, he didn't just mean money, he meant the forgiveness and the happiness as well. And I liked how he incorporated everything because, happiness, riches just doesn't bring you happiness. It's much more than that, right? All right, next track is called Life After Salem. So I think automatically Salem, the witch trials and burning at the stake and all that stuff. So I'm thinking maybe it's because he's been criticized for things. I don't really follow him that much, so I don't really know. But I'm assuming he's done a lot of very outspoken things. And so I'm assuming that, people have been out after him. Been like, don't do this, don't do that. So maybe it's about that. I don't know. Let's listen.
If I pop up, I'ma want it, but I get by. Tell the devil I can have a miss. Started focusing on all these wishes. I've done things in my past I'm sorry for, so please don't hold me. That I am not the only. I smoke myself to sleep. Bum said I think I'm feeling lonely. To like, don't do this, don't do that. So maybe it's about that. I don't know. Let's listen.
Again, I love how different it is.
All of my feelings are gone. I left them all on the floor.
Okay, that's on the floor. Remember that old other song we had before this about the lover that he had, the angelic person that broke up with him? He was on the floor then, so maybe it's not about public, maybe it's about this lover.
Why don't you just take what you want from me?
Oh,
You want and leave.
oh, so cool. Woo!
What you want from me?
Oh, this is so cool.
And kick me when I have to crawl. Ooh, I love it when you show no love at all. You know I can't what you want from me.
Changing everything. Hey, oh. Changing everything. Don't end, don't end, don't end. Oh, good. Oh, good. Oh, oh no, 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 no. I want it to just go on forever. Guys. Boom. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. That was spectacular. That's how it's done, people. So unexpected. Second last song of the album. That groove. He didn't give up on it. You think they go boom, 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 boom. No. Boom, 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 boom. So cool. I don't know. I have a lot of favorite songs, but I think the production on that one, wow. Wow. Cheers to Life After Salem. Wow, what a song. Okay, last song. You know what? There are albums that I listen to on this channel. I am more than happy when they're done. And there are albums I listen to that I'm like, okay, that was a good length. This album, I don't want to end. I am surprised every song with how good the songs are, both in production and in quality, and in lyrical content, and in vocal delivery. I am impressed across the board. Okay, so this is one last song. I hope it doesn't disappoint. However, I just looked. Am I Dreaming is what it's called. It says featuring Miley Mother Effin' Cyrus. You know I'm a fan. My very first album on the Party Review channel was Miley Cyrus, which I love. Plastic Hearts. She's been killing it lately. Everything she does has been like gold. So I have high expectations for this. Really high expectations for this. Oh, I'm nervous because it's been so good. Calm my expectations, and here we go. Am I Dreaming? I'm so excited. Here we go. I have to stop it. I'm too excited. Is it gonna be stripped back? Is it gonna be? It's not gonna be a banger. It sounds like it's gonna be really stripped back. Singing their hearts out. Okay, calm down. It's only 3 minutes long. 3 minutes and 3 seconds.
Every dream filled with hell from beyond.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to the beginning. I just wanted to say how I really love when guitar mirrors the vocal in a descending vocal run. If that makes any sense. So it's like ba ba ba. Listen to it again, but I always love that.
As I'm sinking in every cry, as I'm sinking, oh, never forget me, like I'm your favorite song. I'm fading, replaying, shouting inside, but I still got a smile as I'm sinking in blue, but I gotta go on. Oh, never forget me, like I'm your favorite song. I'm fading, replaying, and everything I've done.
Don't. About 20 seconds of that song was the splash and the sinking. So that song was only about 2.5 minutes long. It was stunning. I wasn't even listening to the words. I remember hearing like them talking about sinking. So I think if I go back and listen to the words, I'll know why they splashed into the water and it was sinking. I had to do something with the song. I was so caught up with the melody and the guitar and the voices. It was stunning. I'm going to read the lyrics right now. 1 second. Okay, I just read the lyrics and yes, it makes sense. It's about remembering them as they're falling away, as they're sinking. And they talk about crying, so it could be sinking in their own tears, but the splash at the end and like the sinking in the water means something completely different about drowning. There's about 5 songs before this that he talks about suicide, which has that interpretation of that song. I don't think they mean that because they talk about moving on and growing. The last song about the old me, and he's talking about rewriting his story and new life and new him, and he's a new person. But he's also saying in this, don't forget about the old me. He may be drowned in tears. That old me may be dead, but don't forget about him, even though I'm starting a new story. It's so gorgeous. Last song on the album. Cheers to Am I Dreaming? Am I Dreaming? And again, Miley Cyrus, you touched it and it was gold. Like I'm not saying it was you. Like Lil Nas X has been killing it. Everything he touches is gold right now. But both of you combined, that was stunning. Cheers. That's it. That was not what I expected. I expected maybe a good album. I expected I was going to be listening to a lot more typical rap about money and bitches and ass and stuff. I'm not going to lie. That I wouldn't really relate to. This was such a personal album. So deep, beautifully written, beautiful melodies, and the variety on it with the production. The timing, the spacing of the album was perfectly done. It was one of my favorite albums of the year. I have a lot of good albums. A lot of good albums this year. So I'm not going to say this is my favorite, but I'm saying there's a lot. This is up there with my favorite albums of the year. And well done. I'm so happy for him. I took a lot of shots tonight, and I'm not really feeling it, which is really weird. Maybe when you watch this, you'll be like, okay, you can clearly tell you're drunk, but I really don't feel it. I took a good, 15 songs. I probably took 10 of them were shots. And the other ones, I don't think there's one that I didn't take a shot or anything to. Anyway, that's not the point. The point is, yay, happy times, all the best, and I'll see you around. Bye!